At my heaviest weight, I weighed over 300 pounds. I actually stopped counting. It was just too depressing. I didn't really do much of anything. I wanted to just stay in the house and play video games. The lowest point of my life was when I got so depressed, I just wish that I could take a zipper and just step out of my body completely. I really thought that I was pathetic and a waste of space. I decided that if I was going to actually do something that makes me happy. I've lost 150 pounds in a year. I had very young parents, so I didn't have a normal childhood. But what drew me into gaming in particular was the fact that I could fully immerse myself into a complete and other world and forget what was happening in reality. In fact, I used gaming as a way of dealing with situations I didn't want to deal with. I grew up doing dance, cheerleading, track, tennis, whatever I felt interested in. I was in pretty good shape most of my life, and then when I went to college and just let go and the depression got at its worst, that's when I gained the most weight. It's just changed completely and just kept piling on until I didn't recognize myself. I used to wear this when I was over 300 pounds. Shirt in particular is 3XL in a men's size. I used to also wear these. When I got these pants, they were too small. Oh, my social habits. I didn't really do much of anything. I wanted to just stay in the house and play video games. I was depressed all the time. I would look on Facebook and scroll and just literally hate my life. I really thought that I was pathetic and a waste of space. I came all the way out here to California and I wasn't doing anything but sitting there and gaining weight and watching TV and eating whatever I wanted. The turning point to losing weight, it's not very easy to talk about. I literally had to be in the weakest moment of my entire life. There was a moment where I felt like I couldn't live any further. I would rather die. And I decided with like a little tiny bit of hope that I would change everything. And it started out by writing a list. It was everything that I've always dreamed of doing that would literally make it worthwhile living instead of being depressed and sitting around and hating myself for years. My weight loss regimen developed by planning out a foundation of how I wanted to start, by taking big goals and breaking them down into smaller ones, and actually taking it easy on myself and not overthinking and not expecting myself to be perfect all the time. I work out about 5 to 7 days a week, just depends. At my heaviest weight, I weighed over 300 pounds, and now I weigh 140. I lost 150 pounds in a year. At first, it was hard to balance fitness with gaming, so I actually took a break from gaming because it wasn't on my priority list. But I gotta remember to set aside time to do the things that I love. And that's how I'm able to balance what I love with a major lifestyle change. My weight loss journey, the best way to describe it now that I've got the majority of it behind me is it's incredibly humbling. I'm actually really happy that I went through what I went through because I wouldn't be who I am today. My advice for anybody that's looking to lose weight is have a solid goal and foundation and actually be willing to do it, because if you're not willing to make a major lifestyle change, then you won't be successful. And then preparing to fail, because there's going to be a time where you're not going to be perfect, but go ahead and admitting that and just knowing, hey, this is probably going to happen and planning for it in advance, because you're a human being. So just be easy on yourself.